welcome to the Salmon Report. I'm Harriet Carp. Salmon season is upon us, and the number one question on everyone's mind is what conditions are needed to allow the salmon to run up the streams here in Kitsap. We have our field reporter Mary out in Clear Creek to help us check on local stream conditions. Mary, you look great in those waders. How's it looking out there?
Thanks, Harriet. We're down here at Clear Creek. We're looking at the stream and the conditions here for salmon. Once the creeks fill up, we're going to have really good flow. We're going to have lots of oxygen in the water. It's going to be cold, just the way the salmon like it.
It appears that there are lots of rocks behind you, Mary. That seems to me like it would be a big obstacle for salmon. Is this something we should be concerned about?
Rocks and gravel, very important for salmon. Rocks create riffles, like you see here, and that creates oxygen as the water trips over the rocks. Another very important thing for salmon is the gravel. They lay their eggs in a gravel bed called a redde, and that redde is where the eggs hide from predators. Very important for salmon.
Well, that's certainly great to hear. How long can we expect the salmon to be running there in Clear Creek?
Salmon will be around for the salmon season. That will be when the rains come and all through November. You should be able to come on out and see salmon swimming upstream.
Thank you, Mary. Swimming upstream takes some serious dedication and grit. These salmon sure are real athletes. We have our sports reporter, Emin, here to help explain the game plan for this salmon season. Emin, can you tell us what it looks like out there for our salmon runners?
Thank you, Harriet. I'm here in what will soon be the scene of a lot of excitement as we get underway with the salmon run. I brought you here so that I can show you some of the main plays that our salmon players are going to be after today. See, what they've got to do is they've got to swim all the way up the Puget Sound around and find their way home. And I've got some salmon players. They're already taking their positions on the field even as we speak, but they have some competition out there. One of the things they're going to be looking to watch out for are shipping and cargo ships. So we're going to have these cargo ships. They're going to be running some blocking plays, and as you can see, the salmon are going to have a hard time getting in between them so that they can get up this stream and all the way through the goalposts. Another thing we're going to be looking for that makes it really difficult for these salmon to run these offensive plays is we have chemicals coming in out of the fields around the area, and that really muddies up the water so they can't see what those passing lanes are. Finally, one thing the salmon are hoping for that might help them get through these narrow channels and make this shot all the way up to where they're going to lay those eggs is we're hoping for some rain. The rain will help raise the water level so that they can make it all the way up these shallow streams. Thank you. Now, I'm here with a super salmon fan who's come out from Canada just to see the salmon run. Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Yes, I'm just so excited to be here today for the salmon. The salmon run, they come up every year and I'm just so excited for them. And they need moral support when they rest and just get up that river. Salmon, salmon, salmon! Yeah, I'm just so excited. Salmon! Woo! Yeah! Salmon!
Thank you, salmon fan Tori. We hope you get to see some great salmon plays out there today. Now back to you, Harriet.
Thank you for that lovely explanation and introducing us to that exuberant fan. I think we're all excited for this salmon to get here. Now, let's check in with our salmon weather reporter, Aleah, who's been tracking the rains that will usher in the salmon.
That's right, Harriet. I'm out here in Western Washington looking for the perfect salmon weather, and I think I found it here in Kitsap. It is cold, it is windy, and rainy. That's exactly what the salmon have been waiting for. The more rain we get, the more water we have in our creeks and the farther they can swim upstream to those spawning grounds. We're going to be here live on the scene giving you updates on the Salmon Weather Report.
Thank you, Aleah. Let's all hope it rains buckets for our salmon friends. They're so important to our region's ecosystem, I'd hate to see them struggle. Now, if you'd like to cheer on the salmon with our Salmon Superfan, they'll be running all through November. Make sure you safely distance and get up to those creeks. Be sure to check back here for more updates and videos as salmon season continues. I'm Harriet Karp, and this has been the Salmon Report.